Hello and welcome back to another video by your boy Vexerone. This one's gonna be like casual, y'all. Like this is gonna be like catch up. I'm just gonna do every single trigger in the book if I wanted to. I could do something like this, just casual triggers. I could do a little bit more aggressive with a more analog sticks. I could do something like that. I have this weird thing where like I bite my lip when I do like actual triggers. I do not know where that has come from, y'all, and I apologize. If I want to do like other triggers, like, oh no, I got some like Burt's Bees, vanilla, by the way. I like vanilla. I could try that. Well, is that a trigger? Is that a trigger? Is this? Well, let me hear it. Is that it? I'm gonna leave that out because this is casual, right? And I feel like I'm not sure if that does it for me. I'm not sure. Does it for me? I could do other triggers as well. I could do some visual, relaxing. Or we could just kind of catch up a little bit and talk for a second and be nice to each other and just kind of have a conversation. I feel like, y'all see me in this room, but there's a lot of things that kind of happen outside this room lately that it would just be really, really nice to catch up on, to know what's going on in your lives, to see the progress that you're making, to see you just chilling out and doing your best and you doing you, and I think that's really great. It's really good. It's weird having a YouTube channel where there are like actually people watching you, and it's like if you go back to like my first videos on this channel, which was not too long ago by the way, I was just like, yo, I got 2 subscribers from like my first video, like pog, like let's go. Oh no, an ad. No, not the YouTube ads, no. Any case, fit check for today. I don't know what I'm rocking, but I always think like a nice tank top with this necklace, and I got this flannel. There's a good amount of like national parks where I live, and I have gone through like friend group after friend group since like moving to this new city, and one of them was like really bad to me. Like I actually felt like a shell of who I was, and there was one person in particular who was like very mean and like very like aggressive, like particularly to me. And I'm actually like a pretty introverted person, that no one will ever expect that, but I actually am like a very introverted person, so of course I'm really good at playing things off. So play it off. But around night, I'm just like, when I go back home, I'm like, man, like just like not really liking myself. And I try like other people, and there's always those people in life where like you tell yourself, like give it more time, and it's like that for both relationships and like platonically and romantically, by the way. And I like full-heartedly believe this. Like, you meet the person and they're nice. Oh my god, they're nice. They're supportive. And the thing about it is that, like, no knock on it. There could be 2 perfectly good people in the room, but that doesn't necessarily always mean that you have to be, like, best friends forever and romantic partners. And it took me a while to realize it, because I used to just, like, try to force things, like, in, like, November, October, oh my gosh, Christina, I think that was her name. Oh gosh, that was I was like, oh no, 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 no. Like I was just trying to convince myself of like people and being like if I just give it more time and I give it another hangout session and I give it another this, then it's gonna blossom and flower and all that kind of stuff. And you can't knock me for wanting to try it out, right? You want to try it out. You want to believe to yourself, like, another time, another time, another time. But the thing is, y'all, when you meet the person, like, I don't even mean this romantically, I mean this like platonically as well, like your best friend. For me, and this is personal experience here, so you could be like completely different, it never took too much work. It never took too much work. I think about like my first best friends, Michael, AJ, and Liam back in my high school. And I remember always being a people pleaser. And I remember, like, with them, it was just easy. Michael, one of the most inclusive people that has ever been in my life, who actually went out of his way to invite me to like parties and like friend groups. And I was still trying to be like my fit in phase in like high school, but that level of inclusivity was just, I will never forget that sort of kindness. I will never, ever, ever not be grateful for someone going out of their way to step up for me, because like how often in life does that actually happen? Ooh, by the way, keyboard ASMR, like, oh, it's a little bit loud. What if I turn down the sensitivity? I'm gonna turn it down. And what if we went a little bit like, what if I just went a little bit? I'm gonna go a little bit louder. Okay, a little bit louder. A little bit louder. I'm not gonna bite my lip. I'm not gonna bite my lip. Why am I biting my lip? Why am I biting my lip? Why am I biting my lip? Why am I? No. Oh, it is thunderstorming outside, guys. It is thunderstorming. In any case, what was I even talking about? I think I was just talking about like people and like, yeah, how easy it is. And then I met like my second like best friend, Kate, and like it was so easy with her. I never had to like be anyone else. I was just like automatically like really calm, automatically like really myself, and I felt funny and she was funny and the vibes were good. And that energy, you just get this energy, it's just good. And then I think about like one of my more recent best friends, her name's Neha, and like we spend almost like every single day together, which is crazy. Like just getting dinners and having chats, talking about finances, getting drunk as shit. Why am I cursing so often? I'm so sorry. I'm gonna bleep that. If I see this in post processing, I'm gonna bleep that out. I apologize. I gotta stop. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. Okay. I'm gonna stop. But we have dinner and we have fun together, and we can talk about like really like meaningful topics that we find meaningful to each other, and we could talk about other people together, like feeling very comfortable in our goals. And none of that took hard work. All of that I felt comfortable doing on like the second or third time we ever hung out. But again, there's also the argument that like, you need to experiment, you need to try other people out in order to understand who the good people are in your life. And I would completely agree with that as well. I say there are like 3 good friends I've had in my life, There were many failed acquaintances and many failed friendships as well in between. Um, so perhaps it wouldn't have been so easy for me if I wasn't already practicing expressing myself or whoever I was at that time to those people. Again, it's wild, right? Like there's no right or wrong. There's no right or wrong in this crazy thing that we call life. But I also think that makes us so free. Like Eren Yeager talks about this a lot in Attack on Titan, y'all. Like, if you're an anime fan, like, yo, he's going through it. Eren, he's going through it right now. But this whole like freedom thing in like chapter 4, like the final season. But like, just like on the topic of like things changing and not knowing what the future holds, I believe that is the very essence of future, of not future, of freedom. I think not knowing what the world entails and not believing to yourself that you're going to be a certain way for the rest of your life is actually freedom, because it allows you to move and pivot in ways that other people may not expect. I personally see other people get very stuck, and they think that as soon as they experience one thing and they like it so much that they think it's going to stick with them for the rest of their lives. And I hope it does, but experimenting is such a beautiful thing. I mean, expression and learning about yourself and just trying things out is so beautiful, just to like the human experience. And you see a lot of regret in a lot of people if they don't do that when they're younger. But then again, there are some people who don't experiment at all, and then they like super mad happy. Am I the happiest person in the world? Hell no, y'all. Life just started getting good for me lately. Like, it just started getting good. I wrote about this in my journal. But I am very like appreciative of when like life isn't good, because when things are like actually going well, it's so easy to pick up on it and be like, yo, what? Like, what? Like, life isn't good, dog. Like, work lately has been like very strenuous, like very, very strenuous. Lots of responsibility up till, not joking, like 11 p.m., 12 a.m. Just, oh, commercial, how cool. We're not sponsored, y'all. But like we're talking like 11 p.m., 12 a.m. just trying to solve my customers' problems, and I'm the only like younger person on the team. I basically I'm faking it till I make it, y'all. I'm out here presenting some pretty big boys, okay? Some pretty big shots out here, and I'm the only one at my current level. Everyone else is like senior, like they're senior level. So I'm really hoping to get like a promotion or a raise or something like that, because I like to eat out, and I would like to pay for my dates more often, and I would like to be able to have fun and not have to think about every single time I go to Costco or like grocery shop or go out, and so, your boy's chasing the bag a little bit on that end. But I am doing well. At the end of the day. I feel like, friendship-wise, again, I've gone through a lot of spells of good and bad, and I went through a lot of bad for a lot, but I feel like these days it's actually starting to get better. I'm just starting to better discover myself and the people I like to hang out with, and I'm not like convincing myself and gaslighting myself. It's like, it's cool, like things are getting cool. Like, I'm expressing myself more. I'm not saying that I look better or worse, but that's not like the point of it. The point of it is just to like see a different version of yourself, and I think that's cool. I think it's cool. But yeah, that's about the general life update. I'm excited for the summer, man. Like, these days in my life, when it's like getting warmer out, I literally just frolic, y'all. Like, after the gym, I literally put on my running shoes. I frolic. I freaking frolic. I do it. I go on a soccer field. I don't know how to play soccer. I got a pink soccer ball because it was like $2 cheaper than a regular soccer ball. And I just play around in there and just run around and just, I don't know. I enjoy doing it. Like, it's cool. Also, my cardio is like so bad. So whenever I get the chance to kind of improve that, it's always like well needed. Also, my Costco meal prepping sessions have been getting a lot better these days as well. I can cook a mean burrito, and I also recently bought taco seasoning, so your boy knows how to season. Watch out. Watch out. But yeah, that's about the update. Oh, what about this trigger? Oh wait, is the volume bad though? I'm gonna get the volume here. I think then half of the video, I have to like probably do some like post processing, like make it audio like louder on this portion. I'll figure it out. But you get the point. What about like? I feel like that's a very like satisfying sound. What about like just scrubbing it? I don't know, just some thoughts, just some triggers, But anywho, reading, writing, being creative, doing your best, it's really appreciated because there were times where I was just struggling to, really like not afford meals, but like create and cook affordable meals for myself. There was a time where I was penny pinching every single day. There were times where I just had a really lack of self-confidence about myself and the things I was doing, a lot of self-doubt, and that still very much exists to this very day. But I would say that I had a lot of goals in my life a few months back, and believe it or not, I was actually able to reach a lot of these goals. And I shouldn't even make it, this is like a channel of expression. I met every single one of the goals that I want to do. And I'm so proud of myself for that. And I want to see how much more I can do in this world, in this life, But that's just kind of what I'm thinking lately. Which is why I guess it's so easy for me to be encouraging of like you and your story and your personal journey. Like, I just feel I'm not an influencer. I will never really think of myself as an influencer. But if I were to be one, I would want to influence you to realize that your constant questioning of yourself and your intentions and your values, you may think of it as unconfident. You come out of hangouts, you come out and talking to people, another talking stage done, another failed friendship, and you see all your failures and you think to yourself, oh, God, like other people don't experience this, and I'm not those people and they're special and I'm not. I just kind of want to be that regular person in your life to tell you, like, you have no clue what's going to hit you. With your attitude, with your questioning, with your desire, and failures, by the way, including failures, but most importantly, your desires to become a better you, and not out of hatred, but again, out of love and out of curiosity. If your intentions are out of love and out of curiosity, you will bloom like no other, and you are going to continue to bloom. And it may be scary because like you may see a version of yourself that like is very, oh, another commercial, yay, stop it. You may start seeing versions of yourself that look very different than a past you. And you look at those old photos, those old videos, and you realize that those intentions, the thoughts, the worries in those person's head was just so long ago. And it's gonna be scary, but it's gonna be like a very satisfactory feeling. A very satisfactory feeling. And I know it's not like I hope you experience that. I know you're gonna experience that. I think what it's all about is just giving it time. Like, how do you expect to change the world if you're a freaking 4-year-old watching my videos, dog? I ain't gonna lie. There are some successful 4-year-olds out there, but being realistic, being realistic, dog. Like, you need your mama or daddy to cook for you. Like you still getting the small bits of food that your parents have to chop off because you're gonna choke if you do like a big piece of chicken or a big piece of spinach. All right. Point is, like, sometimes your environments aren't conducive to you actually fully being yourself, and many times it's not necessarily the attitude and maturity, but more so just your environment. And your environment is going to change, and it's going to change based on your input, based on your actions, based on your opportunities, which is why I highly recommend you to keep trying your best. And I mean that in everything, like platonically, romantically, educationally. Like, continue doing your best and get as many opportunities as you can, because then you're going to be able to grow yourself, and you're going to be able to challenge yourself, and you're going to see yourself rise to the occasion. And please note, again, I am only one person in this world. I have failed many times. Oh my gosh, I failed many times, and I will continue to fail many times. But again, just referencing that popular TikTok audio, I am not afraid to be trying. I am not afraid to be seen trying. I am not afraid to be seen trying. I think that is so beautiful, so strong, so resolute, and I'm working my way up to be like that, and I hope that you are trying too. Okay. By the way, I don't think this was necessarily ASMR video towards the end, so I apologize for that. I think that's something that I actually like kind of struggle a lot in this channel, is like doing more like catered ASMR. Like, I know, like, a really nice girl, like really nice girl. She commented just 2 days ago. I think I got a reply to that one. I forgot to reply to that one. For me to do like inaudible whispers. And think about it, like, I've actually tried like doing it after she like said it, but like, the thing about it is, like, when there's no like message behind it, when there's no like thought pattern behind it, it's like, it's weird. Like, I guess the end goal is to make sure that you, the audience, relaxes. But I guess more on the selfish side, this channel is a lot about like my own personal self-expression as well. So it's kind of like weird to mix the two. I will say though, like, I'm working on it. Again, like, it may not sound so serious, but like, intentions and my values and how I want to grow this channel, or not really grow, just better word, how I want to be involved in my own personal channel, is very important to me. So I'm trying to figure it out, so just bear with me, okay, y'all? But again, I love the suggestions, and please definitely do give me suggestions. I love to hear it. In no way, shape, or form will I ever think unkindly of those things, okay? Okay? With that being said, good night. I love you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful